What is up, ladies and germs? Welcome back for another video. I am MTG Flux, and I am here to do another Avatar That Last Airbender draft. That's what we're doing today. I feel good about it. That's what I want to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it together. If you guys like what we do here, please like, comment, subscribe. Trying to get over 100 subscribers, trying to build this channel from the ground up, and looking for all interactions that I can muster up from you fine folks, and I just appreciate you guys for watching nonetheless, so thank you so much. But yeah, let's get in here. Ooh, Ko. Alright, so a couple good cards here. Ko is obviously great. It just exiles up to one other target creature. And whenever another non-token creature dies, I may exile it. I could pay 1 life, choose a creature exiled with Ko, and Ko has all the activated abilities and triggered abilities of the last card chosen. So, pretty cool. Sun Warriors is also a fantastic card as well. Kyoshi Warriors is good for the Go White strategy, which is quite strong. I do like the Manador Cure with the Ruckus Audience. I love a card like Abandoned Attachment, super great. Benevolent River Spirit is fine. Boomy is great. But yeah, we're taking Ko here, guys. See what kind of mischief we can put ourselves into. Alright, here I've been wanting to try the Gruul deck. Let's see what we got here. So this exiles up to 1 target creature, artifact, creature, or enchantment an opponent controls with mana value 3 or greater until this creature leaves the battlefield. Pretty strong effect. Fire Nation attacks is good if you're doing the firebending thing. But I really like Toph. I think this is a strong card to build around. And yeah, seems pretty good. Badger Mole's fine as well. Airbending Lesson's also really good. Honestly, the right pick probably is Airbending Lesson, but we're going to take Toph and see how deep we can go. Another Fire Nation attacks. I do like these lands that have abilities, like when they become creatures. So that's pretty cool. I do like Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 colorless spirit token creature that this token can't block or be blocked by non-spirited creatures. For what we are trying to do, I am going to take Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper, and we'll see where this kind of takes us. There could be a Sultai build in there somewhere. Ooh. So, a couple nice options here. Earth Kingdom General. I like this card. So you gain life equal to the amount of 1/1 counters you put on a creature. Only once a turn, but still pretty good whenever you Earthbend. It's either that or the Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper. Deadly Precision is also quite strong. But I think I'm taking the Earth Kingdom General. Let's see what we can do here. So we got Azula on the hunt, Firebend 2. Whenever Azula attacks, you lose 1 life and create a clue token. Pretty strong effect. And it can use that firebending to activate that clue. So in retrospect, it's kind of like attack, draw a card. I like that. Pirates, Peddlers may be fine, but the Golgari is more on like earthbending than like sacrifice. So let's see. Ooh. Well, this makes things interesting. Okay. So the Fire Navy Trebuchet is Defender Reach 04. Whenever you attack, create a 2/1 colorless construct artifact creature token with flying named Ballistic Boulder. And that's tapped and attacking. So sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end. So yeah, I think this is just a fine card. Looking to lower my curve a little bit. However, this is a fine place to be. I do like a White Lotus Lookout. It fixes a little bit better than you may think. And I'm not really a big fan of the Foggy Swamp Vinebender. Or am I? I do like that as a card, but I don't think we're going to take that here. Okay, here, what we got? Mill 3 cards. You may put a land card from among them into your hand. If you don't, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Or I think I'll take the pass. I'll consider just the splashing around of things. Canyon Crawler. Or Zuko's Exile. I think I'm going to take the Rumble Arena just for earthbending purposes. Deadly Precision going by pretty late. We can find some quality fodder and maybe good for us. I have been up on Azula Always Lies. I feel like it's a little bit more than a 2-for-1 in a lot of spots. Putting an actual counter on something matters, and it can just win battles. I think I'll do that. Ooh, another deadly. I think I'm going to take the Deadly Precision over the second Foggy Swamp Spirit because I'm not really drawing. I mean, I guess I am drawing cards with Azula. I do. Yeah, I'm not looking like a sacrifice thing. Earth Kingdom. Put that away. All right. Let's see what we got. We got Sokka, Tenacious Tactician, Menace Prowess. I love this card. This is the most me card in the world. Other allies you control have Menace and Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 ally. It's just so good. So good. However, that is not where we are at. And then there also is a firebending lesson, but not so much once again. Second Azula. I'll take this second Azula, but we have some work to do. We need to get some low mana things going on for us, or we're just going to get run over by everything. As I continue to get 4-drops and ugly things like that. I mean, I like the 4... So, I'm going to take the pools. It's either that or the teller. But I think that's fine. Where's all my cheap creatures at? You know, another firebending lesson's heartbreaking. Or just take another land that works for me. I'm going to take a land. It's not looking fantastic for us. This is all like 3-drops. Lightning Strike in here. Red's quite open. But I think we've passed that ship. These Azulas, these won't... Okay, June's good. Can't be blocked as long as you've drawn 2 or more cards, which we do have kind of a draw thing going on, so that's good for us. Poxbearer's in there as well. Alright, Zuko is fine, but I'm not looking to splash that other color. I think I like the Raucous Audience. Getting a little ramp in a deck like this. Oh gosh. Faded Firepower. This card is very, very strong in the right, in those aggressive decks. And if you can cast it, notably, I'll take a Rocky Rebuke seems great. Mana looking real good with the splash here so far, so feeling fine, because Rumble also filters. Not the best, but also not nothing. Ooh, Long Fang, okay. Long Fang, whenever another creature you control or land is put into a graveyard from battlefield, put 1/1 counter on this creature. Seems good. Allies, 4 allies, notably. I like this. What was that? 2 mana 1/1 that whenever you cast an ally or ally enters, like you Earthbend 1 or something like that, that could be really nice in a deck like this. I honestly would love the 5-drop. The 5-drop Signpost on common card. I think this is the Daily Agents in Golgari. That card's looking pretty strong as well. Looked pretty good in this deck. Take a Wasp here. It's fine. It's not like super great. I don't know if I want 2 of them. Especially with my curve right now. I think I'll take the Fan. Don't want to play the Swamp Monster. Give me a payoff here. Merp. I like the Corrupt Court Official. It's kind of what this deck wants. You also have Fire Nation Cadets. Like, I think I would have a pretty good Rakdos deck if would be the right deck that I would be in for sure. But that's all right. We're low in the curve a little bit too, so feeling pretty solid about that. Each non-human creature you control gets 1 for each of its creature types. Ooh, this is what I was talking about. So, how many allies still on 4? This is an ally as well. Also, not very high on removal, but I think I like this. Another Trebuchet here, which is pretty good. I think this kind of helps our curve a little bit. Fatal Fissure. Sozin's Comments, pretty strong card. I think another Corrupt Court Official is going to be good for us. Had another Dimir land to help our Sultiness. Another ally here with Toph. Another Dimir land. Poxbearer is an ally. Kind of like that. I think that's fine. Looking for, I mean, Azula is good for card advantage. But like drawing cards and getting card selection, looking a little tough right now. Removal not looking great neither. So we got some work to do for sure. This is 23 cards. So this is a deck here, but I think we can do quite better. I guess this is a little bit of card advantage. This helps get rid of the Corrupt Court Officials. Removal spell seems pretty good here. Do I want the Rebuke instead? Since I'm quite creature heavy, I actually do think that's going to be a little bit better for us. Oh yeah, 18 creatures so far. So up a card here. How many? I got 1, 2. I only got 2 lessons. Shame because card's fantastic. I think another Corrupt Court Official seems like kind of heading in the direction of what this deck's looking to do, since we're just leaning into the spirit of disrupting their hand and their resources as well, and good fodder for like the Deadly Precision, Buzzer Wasp, Boomy here. We got the Inspector, which is pretty nice. Earthbend 4 is actually no joke. I didn't really mean to do that. It's not really good. Ooh, another June? Fantastic. So Boomy is actually not looking so great because lessons, I only have 2. June seems pretty solid. Here, not really. I mean, this card's just fine. Just very unexciting, I would mean. Messenger Hawks, I want to call it 0. I will cut it though because I'd rather play it sold out. Demir Land seems good. I guess another Demir. Oh, I don't mind this. All right, we got some serious cuts we gotta make. 5 lands. I gotta make like 4 or 5 cuts. All right. Allies. We only got 6. But I still think that may be enough because this also makes an ally. My Poxbearers makes an ally when it dies. Maybe Azula Always Lies is not what we are looking for. Okay. Sold out. It's going to be good for us. I feel like we have enough fodder for the colony at this point to be pretty good. Is there a world? I spent all that time getting incredible fixing where we just get rid of the Foggy Swamp Spirit Keepers. How am I drawing cards? Technically June, making clue tokens. Okay. I think Ruffians is maybe not really what we want. It's just a fine card, I guess, but I think I can start there. Daily Agents. I really wanted some Daily Agents. Alright, 2 more cuts. I do like the Daily Indoctrination. So removals are looking like my Rocky Rebukes, Daily Precision, sold out. Looking fine in that regard. Hello, sugar. I mean, I like Azula in this deck even a little bit more now, especially such like having these extra draws may cause for some really strong turns. Maybe it's tough. Maybe I'm just not earthbending as hard as I imagined. Yeah. Let's just kind of stay off the earthbending thing. That being said, the Rumble Arena won't look as well for this deck neither. 4 sources for 2 blue pippies. I think that's fine. For whatever reason, I want to only play 1 island and 4 sources total. I actually think that's right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black, and then 1, 2, 8 green, and 4 blue. Seems fine. Yeah. Interesting deck. A little bit of like disruption, getting like hand hating a little bit with the Daily Indoctrination and Corrupt Court Officials and some sacrifice stuff, but like not an overabundance of, which I think is fine with the 3 Corrupt Court Officials. Yeah, I think this deck is going to be fine. There's some cohesive, like fine synergy, not like way deep into a synergy, but like enough to be applicable to win some games, I believe. Well, Splash is looking great so far. Box Bears is a fine card. Yeah, let's just get June out there. Pretty good draw. I think I'm fine with that. Having 2 Foggy Swamp Spirit friends is going to be pretty good. Get in there for 2. I think we just double up here. Card's pretty good. I don't think there was a proper way to get some attacks in, deal a little damage to it, and then move on. But I'm good just gaining some life here, taking care of a very strong card. And going from there, I think the life gain is going to be pretty nice here. Next turn, I'll be able to probably Poxbearer, Daily Indoctrination. Airbend me. It doesn't seem like a big deal. Oh, get in there, Poppy. Non-land permanent. Ooh. Well, both of these are pretty terrible for me. I think we get rid of their interaction because I feel like that's just going to be a problem down the road. I'll let them use their Razor Rings. Seems fine. I'm going to be able to hold the line here in a little bit. Granted, their enthusiasts are going to be big boys. Feel fine about that. do. Land. Pox. Go. Okay. Those are our allies. Cool. Let's take care of that. Darn it. Zhong. Yeah, we'll do this. Interesting, no blocks. That's pretty good. I want to get Long Fang out before I kind of start that. Actually, this actually makes me feel a little bit better. Fantastic draw. I'll get in there. Okay. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4 going in. So I do feel the constraint on card advantage. I feel like needed some more just card flow. I feel like this deck, that's kind of what it wants, like cheap card draw or easier ways to get clue tokens or for anything for that matter, or maybe just the draws that feel good in that regard, but not the most terrible thing. Azula. We'll get the Ruckus out. Turn 3 Azula seems good. Fine draw as well, but I think we see what they got here. Basically checking what they're, how they're looking on as far as removal goes. Playing Cycling is usually a pretty good sign if that's how they're spending their turn. This is a card that would be more so complicated to see. What do you got, bud? All right. Well. I rebuke you. This is a pretty good turn for us. We'll make a spirit. Pretty good for the home team. I think I just kind of go ham here. So they're probably going to, yeah, that's fine. Azula, looking pretty good. I mean, they are kind of just like piddle farting their way around this. But able to get a lot of extra bodies around here seems pretty nice in quality. Yeah, let's go nuts. Mm. Okay. Sure, we'll keep it there. Let you discard something that was all definitely oh, they just drew that land, so didn't draw anything super extra. They are kind of got some stuff going on. They probably should, yep, they probably should work through some attacks here, and I'm good with blocking like this. Yep. Cool. That felt a lot better than the first game. I know that we won both, but like felt good about like card flow. Azula, I guess that's what this deck wants to do. It's get Azula out, get the benefits for the attacks, and you know, decks like this probably wants a little bit more interaction, but I think we're not in a catastrophic space of deck sucks or anything. So let's see what we got. Find tap land spot. Turn one Lotus. Not the good Lotus, because that would be weird. I would be calling a judge. So here, what do I want to do? I think we're just ruckus audience either way, and whether turn 2 I double spell or just play the buzzard. I kind of want to play the buzzard after I play the Poxbearer. I think since they're taking this turn to ramp, it may be good just to double spell here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we actually do this first. See what kind of mischief they got here. Well, they got pretty good cards here. So they got 4 Aang's Journey. Yeah, they're a mana. They're top deck away from doing this. They have 1 in the yard. I don't quite have an answer for this. So maybe that's going to be a little bit better. Trying not to flood here. Feel fine about that. Well, putting 2 pretty quality cards in the bin. I mean, they're obviously the Temur Lessons stuff. Okay, the flood continues. I think I will Buzzard, Poxbearer. Ooh. Not looking good for the home team, friends. That is an Ancestral Recall. That is probably game, especially considering what we've drawn. Azula. Yeah, this is bad. I need to just top deck removal twice. Need a Rebuke. Yeah, Rebuke seems good. Oh man, this is... Well. Soak some of that for the funsies. Uncle. Can't deal with that. They had pretty good flow with all their... They had a lot of payoffs for lessons. I feel like my experience with the lessons deck, if you have the payoffs like and enough lessons to contribute, like that's where that you just need the good balance of both pieces. Like 8 to 10, 8 is okay, but like 9 or 10, I cannot keep this, unfortunately. That's a bummer. This is a fine hand. Honestly, a fine hand. This is also a fine hand. I think I take away the Rebuke. Yeah. Yeah, 9 or 10 lessons is kind of like what you want for that. Ruckus. I will probably skip Foggy Swamp and play Azula. Okay. Yes. This may work out fine. And then turn 4 I can Foggy Swamp into... ooh, is that a Miss Land drop? Quench me? No quench. Okay, their 3rd island. Holding up mana. So what we got? Wait a second. Can't quite do it. Hold, please. Yeah, I can't quite do it. I think this is just still just better. Okay. I mean, there's a risk to that. They had like a instant speed draw 2 or whatever have you. I don't think there's. Oh yeah, they're missing a color. Yeah. Granted, our draw was very, very nice, even on a mulligan. So, as far as complaint equity, I have to take account for the other side of that. That is for sure. 3-1. Not our best, not our worst. Okay, friends, this is a fine hand. Ooh, we could play Haru into Pox Bearers. I think I want to get my value as soon as I can. So, and they're on green, so okay. That allows me to get Pox Bearers down. I think I'll use my tap land, attack you for 1. Alright, they got a slow business going on here. So I will Trebuchet and attack. This makes me feel like their power 4 or greater is about to come up this next turn. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn off of Ko. And I feel like I just got away with murder. I mean, that got really aggressive. So, I mean, at the very least, I'm swinging in the air for 2. Let's say play something with reach or flying, which in these colors do not believe they'll have flying, but there's cards that they can play. So they'll gain a little life here. So this does exile up to 1 target creature. So I can... Ooh, them spreading that out was actually kind of wise. So I think I still will. No need here. Yeah, let's just chip away here. Because this will let us earthbend again to give us another body to... Because off the Haru, we're doing it. I think this is fine. As they continue to get their... What do I need to take out? I mean, I guess I may see here. They want to play something big, they're going to get punished. They need to deal with the Fire Navy. Trebuchet. What's a good draw here? I mean, I really do just probably need to play code so I can keep handling the business. That seems fine. +2. Alright, so just want to take this out, right? Because they're so far on the back foot. Extra 2 worth it? Not really. Go Azula. I'll draw my card. This holdout's pretty good. Oh yeah. Triggered ability. So that's an instant speed. So I don't have to do that right now. Good thing they don't deal with Cone, they deal with the Trebuchet, like with some sort of burn spell that does not exile. I'll be able to just kind of keep getting in for my 2 damage in the air. However, I'm feeling a big swing. I don't know how great that was. If you're tapping out if you exhaust, but yeah, okay. Well, at least our mythic rare did something. Has a little win more, but you know, complaint equity. It's very important to acknowledge when it's time for or not time for. So this background here, I'm thinking about the Earthbenders and Airbenders, because this is an Airbender temple. I imagine the Earthbenders would just, if they ever tried to invade, it would just wreck this whole temple. It would just like, well, everyone separate this from them. Just make them fall off. I guess that was kind of dark, but you know, it is what it is. No black, no dice. Hand's better. No green, but not the end of the world. Keeps. If I draw green, I'm going to wish I kept the audience. So what do I want to give up? I think I will try to give up the buzzard, keep the dream alive. Okay, not quite. What do I want? June? Oh, that's a bummer. Corrupt Court Official actually seems better in this spot. Saves me from needing to take a hit. Wow, their hand must be good. Ty Lee is pretty good. No, land is not very good. Fan's fine because it can, I mean, something will be able to block. Let's see if they want to lean into it. Man, I can't believe they. This card's so good. Probably one of my favorite cards of this set. It's just a limited great card. Oh yeah, pop off, King. I will take my 7. And I presume Ty Lee will die. Unless, oh, well, that's pretty good too. We'll take this. We'll do this. They have a single white. I am now going to sacrifice the Battle Fan because I presume that they have a protection spell here. They do not. Alright, well, I think either way I feel good about that. I'll be able to get Azula out if nothing crazy happens here. That seems pretty quality. Azula. We got lightning burst or lightning strike. Nope, nothing. They're holding up something. This is fine, just fine on this board. Okay, so a mana away from that. Let's see what they're working with. I bet you it's a 5 mana something another. Ooh, that was a good pickup. Yep. Curious. I'll chill. Yippin'. So let's... Yep. Oh yeah. Cool. Man, I can't believe they gave up the cadets. Their hand is pretty good, like with Jet. And, you know, some combat tricks. It just kind of, they dried up a little bit, I guess. Alright, let's keep grinding here. Getting a lot of high tier mythic players here. Always welcomed. This hand's pretty good for no green. Not our best, but not our worst. Alright, no one drop play, so no greens, looking a little bit more rough. Pox Bears. We got nothing. So we'll go ahead and do this. I guess there's really no significant for playing that first. However, oh yeah, this is fine. Pop off king. I guess that's like not bad for them. They probably felt good about that. Wow, missed. Their land drop. I think this is valuable to see what's going on here. Okay, so what matters? Each land and ally you control, so that's pretty good. Yeah, this just kind of... I can take care of the other ding dong. Let's just do this. The reinforcements just 100% traded with the... maybe it would have been better not to do that, so I had something to deadly precision away. But that's curious. Green up the top would be fine. So this is a filter they can cast. their Haru if they want to. Yeah, they want to do that. Interesting. What am I looking at? I mean, it's actually a fine time to interact with this because let's see, they got their green. Okay, so all right, we're trying to go places, right? I would much rather deal with a bigger threat. Imagine they, okay, this is fine. I could just pay for the extra 4 if this is something that becomes a thing. Allies. They do have an ally. Why? Oh, they earthbend here. Wait. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like just taking away. Since they're tapping out in this situation, I feel like this is fine. Interesting. Really felt like a 5 mana. Oh god, yeah. Guess this is looking better for them. Creature or land card from among them. Put them into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. I like this card. In limited. I feel like it's pretty nice. Okay, so well, probably should have considered some of that a little bit more. That is ally, and then you play another ally. Yeah, things are looking pretty up for them. They're kind of digging back. Azula's fine. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of this. June. What's best here? Land off the top, I can double spell here, which is also fine. I really just want to start getting some spirits going. What do we got? Yeah, that's fine. Please airbend it. Okay, that's fine too. It's pretty good. Pretty good draw for them too. And Boulder. Yeah, life sucks. Wow, punished. Stay noted that I am. Oh, another Seismic Sense. Pretty good. Alright, land off the top would be fine. Untapped on the preferred way. Jailer's pretty good for them. They're just getting free advantage. These seismic senses have been great for them. Their card selection's been excellent. So if they take Azula, I'm going to be able to get it back. Okay. Yeah, dog. You're going to be able to... Yeah. I think the boulder has to go. And this is just more dictating the fact that, so I'm taking 9, 12. Gain 2, take 10. So boulder. Catastrophic. Okay. This makes jumping with June feel a little bit better. Pretty sure I'm kind of dead, guys. Yeah, I think you got it, bud. Code just would have been too slow. At the very least, I would have... Let's say they put it on this guy. I'm taking 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, I think. May have been down to 1 or 2. They would have just attacked all, and I would have had to chump the strongest thing. Yeah. Would have took a board wipe in that spot. Would have felt great. Hand is pretty good. I like this. To play a tap land on turn 3, as I have a couple options for court official. I think I do this, give them the option, and then I hit them again with more hand hate. I think that'll actually be better. These lands are sick. Them tanking is pretty good for me. Makes that decision hard. Alright, that's pretty good. Main phase reinforcements. Yeah, let's dig in. See what else we can nab. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Can't get it all, but that's just fine. Do I block? No red. It's going to make their scry most likely to the bottom. pressure isn't insane at this point. We'll get June. We'll hold up Rocky Rebuke and or a sacrifice for a clue token. Only during my turn. Whoops. Bouncing. Oh, I thought this was actually Aang. That's fine. I don't know if that's right, friend. Azula. Yeah, just because I don't know for certain if I'm... That's fine, get in for a one. I don't actually think that matters. I probably should have held this back. Next turn could be really good for us if we untap. I mean, if we get an untapped land, we'll just go and go from there. That's a pretty good draw. Kind of do it all here, right? June. Deadly Precision. Actually, undo. Draw. Let's get rid of this. We'll hold up Rebuke. And that seems pretty quality. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No land? Oh yeah, baby. We're cooking! We're cooking! I kind of want to get rid of June. Let's just do this. Stay chill, bro. Stay chill. Just draw. I can always get on tap land. Not so much. But that does make me want a buzzard. I want to hold up, sold out is what I want to do. Because I think I'll just... If they don't play a land... Okay, they got it. Azula's been busto. Sure. Wow, aggressive. quite get that land, so we'll Azula. Attack, draw a card. Seems pretty reasonable. Ooh, so... do I just want bodies here? I'm actually kind of scared. Hold on. I really just want to oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. What do you do here? You can attach this. Get in for a little damage. Get in for 2. Alright. Gotta think here. If I attack all, they have to block. So I'm praying that they don't have a red, right? Corrupt court official, okay. Chomp is good. Dang, I'm just so close, but like I'm kind of dying. Let's do this. Draw. Is this better than June? Is lifelink better? No, removal spell. I mean, a removal spell gets me anyways with my... yeah, I'm just dead to red. Nice. Yep, dead to red. Crazy. Yeah, we knew it was gonna happen. They were bound to draw it. Was there a better route? Target creature. Yeah. Honestly, I can't believe that they won. They were stuck on a whole color all game. But this glider just kind of kept chipping in damage. They had enough little ding dongs like the reinforcements and things that they just got in all that kind of free damage. I probably should have traded off the little guy a long time ago. Yeah, trading off my corrupt court official like super early probably would have went a long ways. That being said, this deck I would call it overperformed for me. I think like a 5-2 is okay. Definitely could have got 7 wins with this deck. I think there was a lot of good things going on. I think the interaction was cheap enough and good enough to where like it made it worth it. There was a lot of, I will just say Azula's the nuts. Azula on the hunt. It's just attack, draw a card. That on a card is just ridiculous. That mixed with like Rocky Rebukes is super great. and then getting the draw payoffs without the Foggy Swamp Spirit Keepers and the Junes. Getting those benefits is huge. And then Ko is just the nuts, just a really great card. Didn't really get to use its second ability to pay 1 life, choose a creature exiled with Ko, and Ko has all activated and triggered abilities of the last chosen card. Super strong effect. I think there was a lot of things to do in this space for that, but just didn't quite get there. It just ended up being a 2-for-1. What do you call a assassin, like OG assassin? But yeah, Trebuchet is pretty good too. Yeah, just pretty good deck. I enjoyed playing this deck, and honestly, thank you guys for hanging out with us today, and then we will definitely catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully we can cop a 7-win lifestyle. So we'll go from there, and I appreciate you guys. Later. Peace.